I'm Colton.
And I'm Sienna, and welcome to Kicks and Strokes. So, today we're going to be talking about the difference between your sport and my sport. So,
Okay.
let's kick it off. And how long have you been doing your sport?
Um, well, I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old.
Yeah. So, how long has that been? Like 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, I started mine when I was like 6, because there's like this club thing, and I had to do a sport for
hmm
summer. And, swim was optional, and I tried it out, and I loved it.
Nice. I played swim once, but I liked it a little bit, but I like more competitive stuff.
I, I mean, it is competitive.
Yeah.
It just starts off really easy for the little kids.
hmm
And how are your teammates?
Um, so you have to be like really like connected with your teammates. Like you guys all have to be on like the same page, or else you're not gonna win any games.
Yeah, because I guess it's like a team sport, right?
Yeah. And I used to be on this other team, and they were like all like mean and just not like fun to be around. So then I switched to this other team, and it's the complete opposite, and we always win.
Oh, that's really nice. So right now I'm swimming like I'm a hybrid between two groups because in swim like we have like sections for like different levels, and like right now I'm like transitioning, but like for most of the time that I've been at the swim place here, like they're mostly like older kids, like they're mostly in high school. There's like two middle schoolers.
Whoa.
Yeah, but they're all pretty nice. The swim team that I'm at the swim group that like I'm gonna go to. There's like a lot of men, and I'm so scared to talk to them because they're like huge,
Yeah, I can see that.
but they do look nice. So
Yeah.
I'll just have to get a little bit bigger. So wait, what equipment do you use in your sport?
So we mainly just have cleats and then a ball. And then jersey. That's all we have.
Well, with us, we have like a lot of stuff. Like we have our caps and goggles, like
hmm
the usual. But during practice, we have like kickboards, we have snorkels, fins, buoys, and paddles. And I have a picture. This is like what a kickboard looks like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I do like using them with fins. They're really fun. So, what type of skills do you guys use?
a lot. It's always with our feet, but we can also use our head. But there's like a lot of things and you also need to be able to shoot it. Like you need a lot of power because some of the goalkeepers are insane, and you need to be able to get past the defender. If you don't, then you don't have any options, and they're probably gonna take it from you.
Mm. Well, with my swim, we have like four strokes: freestyle, backstroke,
hmm
breaststroke, and fly. I'm mostly a flyer, but like they're each made for different body types, and that's why swim is like really good. I think because it's an all body workout and it's all inclusive for like if you're like taller, like you're usually gonna do like freestyle, but yeah. And I'm a flyer, which is pretty nice, but it's also like it's the most tiring of the strokes, so I
Uh,
usually dread swim meets. So when do you do practice usually?
just Mondays and Wednesdays, and we go to three different places. We go to All Saints, Alito, and Game On.
Why do you go to so many places?
So if one of them closes, then there's usually another one that's open.
Oh, well, for most of the year we go to like the community center, but they're like underfunded, so like something's always broken. It's
hmm
fine, but during the summer, like we have short course and long course. Short course is only like down is like 25 yards, but in long course it's 50 yards. No,
hmm
50 meters. It's 50 meters. And for that, we usually go in the summer to this like one outdoor pool. It's really nice, but that also means that like we have like warnings for like thunderstorms because in case you remember, lightning usually likes to hit large bodies of water. So
hmm
like if we happen to be at the pool, if lightning hits it, then we could seriously get hurt or burned or dead.
Well, yeah. Anytime that it has lightning, we have to stop. I don't really know why, because we're usually in the middle of like grass, so I don't really know.
It's always good to be
Yeah,
safe though.
yeah.
So what are like your games like?
So for tournaments, it's usually like you play a game and then you get like an hour of rest and then you go to your next game.
You have multiple games.
for tournaments, but then
Oh,
for
tournaments.
for regular games, it's just like you show up and then you do a little warm up and then you go to the game.
Oh yeah, what kind of warm ups do you do? Like lunges?
So yeah, we do those and then we get a ball and then pass it around and do like jukes and stuff.
Oh yeah. With us, we have like we have like these meets. Usually they're in the morning, sometimes they're at night, and like most of the time they're like 2 days long, and like they split like about 4-ish strokes for each day. And I actually have one this weekend. It was originally like supposed to be on Friday, like after school, but a lot of people like were dropping out just because they had school and they wanted to like prioritize that. So they moved it to Saturday. So it's one meet on Saturday, but it's like 8 events in one day. So I'm gonna be really
Yeah,
tired.
that sounds crazy.
I have 100 fly. It's not. It's
Yeah,
it's okay.
I have 5 games this weekend.
Oh wait, you have a tournament?
Yeah.
How often do like tournaments happen?
So they're usually after or before the season starts or ends. And right now our season just ended for both of my teams. And
You get a break.
yeah, and then we go to tournaments.
Yeah, I usually do like a meet about once a month. They're usually pretty chill though. I like my meets. So what are you things you really like about your sport?
Really, I mostly like I don't like playing farther in the back on like defense, but I always like to play like striker to where you can shoot and like get past the defender.
How come you don't like being in the back?
Because
Is it just boring?
Yeah. Usually you just stand there and then take the ball from the striker on the other team.
One thing I don't really like a whole lot is underwater sets, because like what you do is like you do like a flip turn and then like you have to go underwater, because it usually helps with your stamina and like keeping it long. But a lot of us are really bad at that because we can't hold our breath, because like when you like are burning oxygen and stuff by moving a lot, you want to breathe more, so we have to do that. And like we have to do like the set where it's like 16 25s of trying not to breathe every time, and it's like on the 45, which is really fast. And yeah, we really don't always we don't make that a whole lot, but I do love diving. It's like we have like these things called blocks, and like what you do is like you bend over and like when the official says go, you like jump over. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I love doing that so much. So what do you know, like any types of leagues?
Yeah, there's a lot of different leagues. So there's the best one that you can get in on just a club team is ECNL, and then there's ECNL RL, there's pre-ECNL, there's just rec, and then there's like kids leagues. And then if you want to go to the best of the best, it's academy, and then there's like the actual like MLS teams for kids.
Yeah, with us, like there isn't a whole lot of teams because not a lot of people know that there is competitive swimming as a sport, other than Michael Phelps. Like he's the only reason why America knows about it. And but usually like within a club, you just have like a section for like the 7 to 5-year-olds, another for like the 8 to 10, some for like 11 to 14, and the rest is just for high school. But sometimes if you're like well developed enough, you can like kind of move over into the next group early, which is really nice. And yeah, what do you usually do during practices?
So we at the beginning we just we get there and then we just shoot at the goal before practice starts, and then he tells us to go do a lap, and then we do warm-ups, like we get in a circle and then we do stretches, and then we do we used to do these at the end of practice, but then they switched to the beginning. They're like high knees and quad pulls and stuff like that. And then we go to some kind of like team drill thing, like where we like pass it around and then do skills. And then we do a scrimmage every single practice.
Wait, what's the scrimmage?
It's like when they pick out people on different teams, and then you like play a game, like a mini game.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
We have something like that called relays. Like It's almost like during track. Swimming is a lot like track, but in the water. So like after you swim like a 50 or something, once you touch the wall, the next person will like fly over you to dive in and so on. And those are really fun. But during practices, we usually like focus on like one thing, like one stroke, like fly, breast, back. And we usually also do underwaters, sometimes flip turns or blocks if we're lucky. But it's usually a lot of like distance or sprinting usually, but I like it a lot. Well, thanks for listening in to Kicks and Strokes. This is
Colton.
and Sienna signing off.